Welcome back to Khali Yoga Center. My name is Ian, and I'm here working with Carrie today, and we are breaking down side plank, Vashisthasana. And we'll be talking about side plank, specifically in the form of the pose, the broad strokes. We'll go through the more specific alignment, the placement of the body in the shape, and then the action that we're embodying within the pose. We'll cover some ways that you can modify side plank to fit your unique body and adapt it to your own practice. Let's get started. So Carrie's going to begin in high plank. And then from high plank, she's going to shift onto her right hand and her right foot and lift the left arm up to the sky. So you can see the general shape here is that she's on the right foot and the right hand with the body pulling long in a plank shape and the left arm reaching straight up. Then the more specific alignment we're working with here is that Carrie's on the outer edge of her right foot. Her legs are aligned at true north with the left foot stacked on top of the right. Her right hand is anchored right underneath her shoulder, creating this stacking of the joints. And then the left hand is extending straight up. And she's got this long line of energy from her heels out through the crown of her head. Now the action of the pose begins with a pulling into center line. So Carrie's drawing her navel into her spine. Her legs are squeezing into the center line. Her low ribs are gathering in toward one another, and her shoulder blades are gliding toward the spine. Then from that hugging in, there's an expansion out. So she's pulling energy through the crown of her head and through the soles of the feet. Her feet are flexed, zipping energy up into the legs. Carrie's right hand is pressing flat into the mat with the weight in the triad of the hand. The elbows softly bent, and she's spiraling her right bicep forward to stabilize the shoulder, and then up and out through the left fingertips. Now, some common places that we lose the integrity of the shape and misalign things start down at the foundation. So often people's feet will kind of go dead and we lose this energy. So the feet are kind of like splayed out, or the feet are just kind of limp here. So Carrie's going to stack the left foot on top of the right and then flex the feet, which pulls energy into the legs. Then another place is up here at the hand and the shoulder. Often we'll kind of dump down into the bottom shoulder and lock out the elbow. So she can soften the elbow a bit to press into the hand. And then as she does that, you can see the chest lifts naturally, and there's this extension of energy up through the left hand. And the last and most common place we lose the alignment is in the hips. This dipping down of the hips kind of loses the plank shape. So pressing into the hands and feet, you lift the hips, and then she gets this strong, long line of energy from the center out. Now we'll cover some ways that you can modify the shape and amplify the pose to fit your unique practice. So to get into this version, Carrie's going to come into high plank. And before she comes into side plank, she's going to bring her right knee down directly under the hip. And then as she peels the left arm open, you'll see that the right foot pulls back behind her like a little kickstand. So that widens the foundation and gives her more stability down here. And the left foot is grounded. And then from this more stable foundation, there's some more open expression that's available. So Carrie can open her chest, but you'll see she's not just going to move from her arm pulling back, but she's going to move from the whole integrated chest turning open to the sky and rolling the chest open. So from here, she's got this like bigger expression across the chest and an opening in the body. Thanks for joining us here at Khali Yoga Center and working through side plank with me and Carrie today. And check out some of our other pose breakdowns where we show different alignment shifts in the posture, different modifications and ways that you can fit the pose to your unique body.